I hope you can hear me. Magandang hapon sa inyo lahat. Ako po si Pixie Cruz-Angeles. Ito ang LUMINOUS. I had to go live kasi kahit habang nasa labas ako dahil medyo kailangan pag-usapan itong issue sa DoJ. Yung ginagawa ng DoJ tungkol dito kay VP Inday. At we'd like to concentrate on the pronouncement that they are studying kung anong kaso ang pwedeng i-file daw kay VP Inday. Nakakaloka sila. Hi, so bago po ang lahat, huwag pong kakalimutan, like, share, follow, and subscribe. So, this is what we call guerrilla vlogging. Kasi, and as always, in any waiting room, the idea is to wait. So, medyo may iniintay ako. And habang iniintay ko, importante. Wala po sa TikTok ngayon kasi usually pag mobile, wala pong TikTok. Mamaya pang gabi po ako mag-TikTok. Hi, kay Miss Lou, Ilocanong paya sa lahat ng nanonood. Sabi niya, walang solid note, dapat malaman nila yan. Okay. So, next. So, ang sinasabi, and I posted about this kanina dito sa LUMINOUS sa Facebook. Sabi na nag-press conference din nag-press conference si Secretary Boying Remilla. At ang sabi ni Sec Boying ay pinag-aaralan daw nila ang posibleng ipakaso kay VP Inday tungkol doon sa sinabi niya kay Marcos Sr. na ihuhukayin ito at ihahagis sa West Philippine Sea. Tapos, meron pa siyang sinabi beforehand that is desecration of the dead, as if it's a crime. Well, yes, of course, and I understand if they're going to be taking literally everything that the Vice President has said, literally, they're going to find it. Magkakahanap sila ng kanilang ng mababatikos. But is there a crime? That is the question. So, and here it is. For me, wala pong crime. Unang-una, sinabi ni Sec Boy na desecration of the dead is not a crime. There is such a provision in the revised penal code for disrespect for the dead. And there is also a provision in the libel, in the crime of libel, to blacken the memory of one who is dead. So, is this disrespect to the dead? If you will look at the provisions na kumbaga, it's, yung kasunod niya kasi is tungkol something like interruption of a burial. And therefore, kung titingnan ninyo yung konteksto ng batas, ang pinag-uusapan dito ay rates, yung being around a particular dead person. Okay. So parang ganon dun sa mga tao na unalive. So ang pinoprotektahan ng batas ay reputasyon nung yumao. Pero ito po ba ay papasok sa ganon? Unang-una, tama, ang mga nagsasabi dito, this was a figure of speech. Well, it was hyperbolic statement, and therefore, sa mga ganon, we don't really expect that the person is going to, is going to, how do you call this, to hold back, kumbaga. And it is, of course, kumbaga, pag hyperbolic, it's an exaggeration. Now, disrespect, hindi naman yung taong patay ang ang punteriya ng rap, kumbaga, assuming that, or ng speech. Doon sa speech ni VP, hindi, kumbaga, incidental doon sa galit niya. She had a target ng galit niya, and the reference to Marcos Sr. is in reference to a favor that had been done. So it wasn't even about whether or not Marcos Sr.'s past sins as president. That has not even been considered. Wala po yung gano'n. Wala din yung mga, kung kailan naman ako nag-ano. So, um, kumbaga, napakalabo. So, and the reason why this to be talked about here is this. Nag-press conference sila. Alam nila, wala pang case. Di ba, normally magka-press con ka, nag-file ka ng kaso, hawak-hawak mo yung case, may stamp doon. Tapos ano, ano na nila. I don't see, sabi ni Marlon, good day because I don't see the reasoning of some of my relatives in the BDM admin and block. Have a great week. Oh. So yun, ang ano is, first of all, any reference to Marcos Sr. did not mention him. Kumbaga, did not talk about him, did not try to blacken his memory, did not respect him. His respect for the dead, di ba? Uh, wala, hindi naman binanggit yung tungkol doon. And not only that, kung sasabihin nila it was the action that is disrespectful, this was not even an action. She was just talking about it. Eh, buti sana kung ginawa niya and it actually happened, o di sige, pag-usapan natin, iba yan. But please take note ha, kapag exhumations and all that, they require permits not because it disturbs the dead, there's no reference to that, but because it is a public health issue. So, sabi ni CM58 bakit naman nila papatulan yung hyperbolic statement? They just react to a non-criminal act. Kumbaga, tapos, di ba, hindi pa nga nila, kumbaga, magpo-press conference ka na pag-aaralan mo yung issue, ay, nagpo-press conference sila na, na we think that there is a crime here. Therefore, pag-aaralan namin that if there is a crime. Parang, okay. Newsworthy na pala na nagsasabi ang DOJ na pag-aaralan nila if a crime has been committed. Usually, yung press conference ka, because you know that a crime has been committed and that you have actually initiated the proceedings to prosecute people. So, it isn't anymore about the hyperbolic statement, ha? It's the fact that the DOJ is making battle on this. Now, may bago pang konteksto. Kasi, may order na lumabas doon sa executive branch na hindi dapat mag-react. Wala dapat sasagot, hindi papatulan yung yung press conference ni VP Inday. Huwag daw patulan. Don't react, don't answer, don't do anything. Pero bukod tanging kakaiba, si DOJ Secretary Remulla, bakit siya nagre-react? Didn't he get the memo? O inutos sa kanya na kasuhan si VP? Tingin ko, it's the latter. Tingin ko, naghahanap sila ng in dito kay VP Inday. A way na to take her down a notch. So, ito yung nakakatawa dyan. If the order came from the president or from any of his alter egos, maliwanag na merong alter ego na hindi sumusunod ni DOJ unless mayroong ibang tao na nag-utos. Diba? Sino kaya sa tingin ninyo ang nag-utos niyan? Kasi para sa akin, how unusual. Lumabas yung kasi ang dami sanang sasagot. Pero lumabas yung order, do not react. Tapos may nag-countermand ng order niyan. Aba, umabot pa sa punto na nag-press conference si Boying Remulla, si Secretary Boying Remulla. So ano ba, it also gives us another picture. Magulong Malacanang. Magulong executive, hindi maliwanag. Who's giving the orders here? Ano yung mandato ng tao na nag-issue ng order na huwag kayong magsalita? Diba? Sabi ni Joseph Ray, directly addressed to Aileen, hindi naman nag-react si Aileen. So ano yung diferensya? Correct. Ito si Clara, sabi niya, astig talaga si VP, isang press conference lang, gagana rin special quad, yung squad chair, at saka DOJ. Wood says there's a huge possibility the VP and I will get the hearts of the martial law survivor victims and family. I know you posted this already kanina dun sa ibang post natin. So, a lot of those victims might not have heard or watched the press con. Eh, ang problema, the people who used to speak for the martial law victims are now in bed with Marco. E, paano yun? Diba? I hope they come out and express whatever it is they're feeling right now. Alan, Chua says, kapani-paniwala ba na masasakal nila ang Pangulo sa harap ng maraming tao? Ewan ko sa kanila. Sa harap ng kapani-paniwala ba na masasakal niya ang Pangulo? What are we talking about? Sa harap ng maraming tao? Ewan ko sa kanila. Hmm. Sino may sabing sa harap ng ng maraming tao nangyari yun? Astig talaga si VP. With PM, those who took the statements of VP Sara literally are really mapuro lang ulo. Nasa row 4 nakaupo niya sa basurahan. Rodora says, nagbo-bluff lang yung seremonya. Palagi naman ganyan yun. Nagpapabida sa amin yung B. Anong double double time ba nakasuhan si VP Sara? Baseless accusation. Ay, nako. Sabi ni Mang Tita, pag-aaralan ni Remulla kung yung sinabi ni Sara ay makakonsider na death threat. Death threat sa dati ng patay. Ano ba? Di ba? My goodness. Bakit si Eta Rosales tahimik na siya pinakamaingay yan? Indira says, may mga undeclared na anak pa ba si Marcos Sr.? Si Amy nga di nag-react eh, ang iingay nila. Sinfut says, nakatatak na sa isip ng mga tao na minsan may presidenteng Ramazan says, basta natuwa ako sa ginawa ni Sarah, bilang pa yan eh. So yun na nga, yun na nga. So, ang nakakatawa nga dyan is, so much ado about nothing. Wala talaga silang, ano ba yan? Siniseryoso nila yung gano'n. O napaghahalataan lang that they're really out looking for something to bash kay VP Inday. So, ito, Valerie Ruth Panatio says, I need some reaction for Amy. Oo, nagsalita nga si Paul Matthew. Hindi ako nagkakamali si Matthew. Nalulungkot daw siya na nagiging personalan nito and so on. But I think it's also something to consider. Yung reaction ni Gov Matthew, proxy siya no, for his mother, is indicative that they know that VP Inday was sending a message to Senator Amy na pag hindi kayo tumigil, pag hindi tumigil ito, ganito ang mangyayari dyan. Bakit niya idadama yung father ni Senator Amy sa galit niya? Aside from the fact that yun nga, the Dutertes were significant in rehabilitating the image of the Marcoses, yung kumbaga kahit konting grace man lang ba or consideration has gone out the window. Ibig sabihin, pati si Sen Aimee, damay na siya dito. That's why nagre-react si Gov Matthew because the message is clear na hindi na rin exempt si Sen Aimee doon sa sa problema na ito. Rowena Tamayo Garcia says, nakakatawa yung puhukayan at itatapon. Benji Semire says, critics of VP Sara's pressers missed her point. They distort the original meaning to create a misleading interpretation. They focus on the VP's casual way of delivery. Ay nako, I don't think they're missing the point. They know what the point is. They just refuse to understand or talaga naghahanap lang sila talaga ng ano mo yun? Uh, any ordinary person would consider that, hindi naman intindihin yung message. Pero syempre, kailangan nilang mambatikos. And in order to do that, they have to find fault. Huwag po kayong magre-reklamo dun sa paligid ko kasi ayan yun, no? It's a video. Anong gusto niyo? Lumipat ako. Nasa waiting room nga ako. So, pwede rin naman tigilan na natin tong live na to kung masyado po maingay para sa inyo. O sabihin nyo lang, kung masyadong maingay, titigil na tayo. Bukas na uli ang live. Kasi I don't know how long I'll be here. Robbie Lawson says, bakit di nila pag-aralan yung bribery issue ni Romualdez? Mas detalyado yun kaysa sa press con. Ang daming affected sa sinabi ni VPF. Pareho naman kayo ng sinasabi. Wala ba kayong ibang ano? I can't read everything ng pare-pareho yung sinasabi. Okay. O ayan, happy na siguro yung hindi na masyado maingay dito. Gorgonzola says may voice background. Oh, kaya ko naman po marinig yun. Rubes Folks says propaganda ng HOR nagpa-press con para yung mga trolls may narrative na ipakalat na may case na ipakaso. Ang totoo, wala pa naman pala. Abdel Juhan says, so walang magawa ang admin and allies, sumasama o napapasama na lang sila. Ano ba? Sumasama o napapasama na lang sila sa kumpas ni VP Inday. Si Inday ang kumokontrol ng galaw nila. Pati defensor says, sa isang non-political matter, ingat lang tayo sa napipintong sama ng panahon, ang bagyong Christine. Sana hindi naman tayo bahain ulit kasi alam natin, palpak ang flood control ni BBM. Oo nga eh. Sabi ni June Chi, nakakatawa lang po sa part ng mga sarcasm ni VP Inday, may maisasagot sila. Pero dun sa mahahalagang bagay tulad ng nakakahiyang pagtanggap ng suho ni Speaker Martin Romualdez, dead na sa kanila. Totoo yun. Rowena says, yun lang bang kaya nilang ibato kay VP? Cheap talaga ibig sabihin VP has no corruption. Kaya wala silang ibang ibato. Huwag niyo nga akong hihingan ng reaction dun sa mga taong hindi ko talaga pinapansin. Yun na nga binanggit ni VP Inday, bibigyan niyo pa ng publicity. Hihingi kayo ng reaction. So gusto niyo ibida yung taong yun. Ipapahiram niyo yung audience namin dito para dun sa sa gusto niyo sa gusto ninyong tao. Hindi na nga pinangalanan ni VP Inday. Tapos gusto niyo pag-usapan natin siya dito. Yeah, pinasikat mo lang. Alfred Puello says the masterpiece of PRD, Wikipedia, Rodrigo Duterte during the campaign period and debates as well as when he won the presidential election, repeatedly asserted his plans for the burial of the remains, claiming that the act was in accordance with existing laws of the Philippines and insisting that the burial would be an instrument for the beginning of nationwide healing, EDM. Or down that healing, may karapatan ba mamuno? Russell Demafiles says, wala pa nga sa highlight ng press conference si VP left and right ng reactions nila. ZG says, per me, the message ng VP with her two statements was being used in 2022 elections and huhukayin bibingan si FN is the Marcoses as insincere, walang utang na loob. So that's, yes. The psychological issues angle, that's so funny. I was waiting for the press to ask the Quadcom chairs, how do you feel in your last months in politics? You are cited in contempt. Benji Semire said, I asked ChatGPT about strategies of deception used by politicians to influence public opinion. ChatGPT replied, quite a handful. How can we combat these like gaslighting? Eh, hindi mo naman sinabi kung ano yun. So how can we combat them if they are not specific? O gaslighting. Ano ba ang gaslighting? I don't think that's the term that they're using, that ought to be used because it it brings it into the realm of the psychological. These people are outright lying. And let's call a spade a spade. I think that if you're going to dance around the truth, then yung lying, yeah, call a lie a lie. They're not gaslighting us, they're lying. Hindi ko mababasa yung mahahabang comments na ganito. Besides, it's not even on point with the topic right now. Pipinda is a good tactician. What she's doing is that she's exposing the true colors of the chameleon. Huh? Sabi ni Mario, pinapalabas po nila na hindi si President Duterte ang nagpalibing kay Apo kundi ang boto ng mga magistrado ng Korte Suprema. Hindi ba pwedeng pareho? Kasi ang sinasabi ng Korte Suprema is pwede siyang ibibing. But if there were national security considerations such as timing, pwede yun sanang i-delay. The same way that FDR did not have Marcos Berry. The same way that GMA did not have Marcos Berry. The same way that Noynoy Aquino did not have Marcos Berry. The law is clear. It didn't even need the Supreme Court. So, matagal na yan. In fact, the reason na ano yung reasons na ginagamit ng mga dating presidente, it wasn't that it was illegal, just that it wasn't the right time. So, tignan niyo. And the law, kinilatis yan ng Supreme Court because you can only bring questions of law to the Supreme Court. Sabi ni Vincent Presco ni Remulla, double-edged approach ng mga Marcoses. Sa huli, wala rin pupuntahan. In one end, hindi po patulan kasi takot silang mag-escalate yung galit laban sa kanila. At the same time, nagpa-press con to appease the followers. So, sabi ni Carlos, sinasabi parati ni Attorney LG, hindi po siya abogado. Bakit po babasahin yan? Handa ba ang HOR pag nang-name drop si PRD ng mga pangalan na may kinalaman about sa drugs? Ako, I have an idea what he's going to say. Hindi na yan magpapatol ng mga ng mga ibang mga katanungan doon. Sabi ni ZG, Amy was the mastermind of everything. She helped fund PRD's campaign in 2016, then she asked Sarah to run for VP with her again. Then Amy will run for president in 2028. Voila, greed for power. Ano naman galing yung term na detertista? Hindi enough yung DDS. Ma'am Christine says, nauna po ata yung presidential decision to bury senior and then SC gave their opinion and affirmed after someone brought the issue to the Supreme Court. Maverick says, ang pinakamalaking pagkakamali ng mga Duterte ay ang pagkatiwalaan ng mga Marcos. I agree. But what I want everybody, this is not, hindi ako nag-live para i-rehash natin yung mga pinag-usapan natin tungkol sa press conference ni VP Inday, but to take a look at the reactions of the executive and what they reveal. First reaction, don't attack, don't answer, huwag pumatol. Second reaction, pumatol naman si Sec Boying with the threat that they are looking into this as a crime. Parang, hello? So, even the Marcos administration, they cannot get their act together. Hindi sila sure kung paano nila, how to deal with this particular problem. The House, on the other hand, hampas ng hampas to, of course, the Quadcom people and all of these other people who are proxies really for Speaker Martin Romualdez. So, ano ba? Parang we have two republics. One that is run by the House Speaker, the other that is run by the executive, which is the president, which in itself is also divided. The House naman, of course, is solid. Hindi ka naman didilig. Solid kasi meron silang pakinabang dito sa mga sinasabi nila. So, what's going on? Are these two separate camps? Kasi para sa akin, kung maayos yung usapan ng if the approach of the executive was to deadma the whole issue, they should have reeled in the House. Unless gusto ng executive, kami tahimik kayo yung tagabakbak. Buti sana kung kagalingan yung tagabakbak nila. Sabi ni Patty, medyo nakakainis yung mga nagsasabing ipapo-content si FPRD sa hearing kung mag-a-attend siya. Totoo yan. Why would they do that? Bakit siya ipakontent kung sasagot lang naman siya sa mga tanong? Dare na lang subukan i-bully. So sa akin, PRD, he will be able to milk the situation for all it's worth if he is up to playing the game. The Congress should understand that this will not work out to their advantage no matter what they do, whether ipakontent siya o hindi, it's not going to be to their advantage. Sa totoo lang. The mere fact na tinatawag nila, former President of the Republic, yung iba sa kanila dyan, yung mga puro makinabang. Sabi ni Francisco Libres, ikaw naman kesa Escudero, Senate President. Isa ka pang walang kwenta, puro kwentong ginto. Sabi ni Florin, the nerve naman, it's a figure of speech, of asking VP to have a psychological test, while DBM is one who obviously needs a drug test because of his numerous lagging on live interviews and bad decision making. Sige, there you go. Now Castro says, the Supreme Court only upheld the legality of then President Duterte's order. But there we go. Rose Danke says, GDO Frey says, bakit ang daming spokesperson si BBM bungad ko? Totoo yan. Tapos lahat may plausible deniability sa lahat. Diba? Sabi ni John, yes, nabasa ko po. At Sabi niya, just politics lang daw nangyayari kay VP. Bakit need pa daw idamay lola niya? Kapal talaga ng mukha. Just politics lang sa kanya. While Christine says, si Matthew po may statement, saddened daw because of VP saying stuff about loyal friend. This is just politics daw. May peace be on her annoying statement. Pa-victim by Ethan. Why not rein in the uncles? Oo nga naman. Yun sa akin, di ba? Okay. Parang lahat ba political issue? So, kasi what they're doing is making it, ano ba, parang minamaliit nila. Making the rage of the VP, parang, parang ang sinasabi nila, it's only politics, bakit ka ganyan mag-react? So, basically what they're saying is, they're questioning the wisdom of the words of the VP. They're questioning her her speaking that way, insinuating that she does not know how to play the game of politics or that she doesn't see the politics for what it is. Parang ang lumalabas is, ay, hindi marunong si VP. Aha, yung iniintay ko, andyan na. So, tuloy natin to mamaya. Tuloy natin to. I have to go in now. So maraming salamat sa lahat ng sumabaybay dito sa live na to. I will be right back. I'll just finish my appointment. And then, we'll talk about this more. We'll react on your other statements. Thank you.